Happy Chinese New Year! ZS Royal, the Dragon Warrior, here I am, wishing you Gonsi for joy, wishing friends and loved ones and fans in Hong Kong, go ahead for joy. Your Dragon Warrior is right here. And I wish this year, the year of the dragon, is the year of prosperity. Right, drop up your comment and let me know your thoughts. Tell me something I don't know when it's come to Chinese New Year or the year of the dragon. What luck do we have in the year of the dragon? Beautiful, right? Drop up your comment. Let me know your thoughts. Love your GS Royal, your Dragon Warrior in Indonesia. Sign out. See you on the other side.
Have you ever wondered how the vibrant and festive Chinese New Year came to be? This celebration, rich with tradition and symbolism, has its roots deeply planted in ancient China. In the era of the Shang dynasty, dating back to the 14th century BC, the seeds of the Chinese New Year were sown. It was a time when people would offer sacrifices to gods and ancestors as the year came to a close, a practice of reverence and respect. As centuries passed, the tradition evolved, and during the Zhou dynasty, which spanned from 1046 to 256 BC, a new element was introduced. The term Nian, which means year in Chinese, was first used to signify this annual celebration. This marked a pivotal moment in the evolution of what we now know as the Chinese New Year. Thus, the Chinese New Year was born, a time for family, celebration, and honoring the past. As time passed, the Chinese New Year evolved, incorporating new traditions and customs. Let's take a step back to the Han Dynasty, stretching from 202 before Christ to 220 after. This was a crucial period in the evolution of the Chinese New Year, as it saw the introduction of the lunar calendar. With this change, the New Year was no longer just a festival, but the first day of the lunar year, a significant milestone for every Chinese individual. Fast forward to the Tang Dynasty, which spanned from 618 to 907 AD. This era brought about the use of fireworks in the New Year celebrations. Fireworks, in Chinese tradition, were believed to ward off evil spirits, ensuring a prosperous and safe year ahead. Then, during the Song Dynasty, which lasted from 960 to 1279, another cultural gem was added to the Chinese New Year: the Dragon Dance. The dragon, a symbol of power, wisdom, and wealth in Chinese culture, was believed to bring good luck. The Dragon Dance became an integral part of the festivities, adding a lively and vibrant touch to the celebrations. Over centuries, these customs and traditions have shaped the Chinese New Year into the colorful spectacle we know today. But how did this rich tradition make its way to Indonesia, you may ask? Well, the tale is as vibrant as the festival itself. The Chinese New Year journeyed to the Indonesian archipelago on the waves of migration and trade. As early as the 15th century, Chinese immigrants began to arrive in Indonesia, drawn by the allure of the thriving spice trade. With them, they brought their rich cultural practices, including the grand celebration of the Chinese New Year. However, the path was not always strewn with red lanterns. During the New Order era, spanning from 1966 to 1998, Chinese cultural practices, including the New Year celebrations, faced a severe restriction. A ban was placed on public displays of Chinese traditions, causing the vibrant festivities to retreat into the quiet confines of homes. Yet, like the mythical phoenix, the celebration rose from the ashes. The ban was lifted in 2002, liberating the Chinese New Year celebrations. The festival re-emerged, more vibrant and more inclusive than ever, reflecting the resilience of the Chinese Indonesian community. Today, the Chinese New Year is a celebrated part of Indonesia's cultural calendar, with dragon dances, lantern festivals, and family reunions. It's an annual reminder of the country's rich cultural diversity and the enduring strength of traditions. Despite historical challenges, the Chinese New Year has found a home in Indonesia, adding to the country's diverse cultural tapestry. From its ancient beginnings to its modern celebrations, Chinese New Year carries centuries of history within it. Originating from China's age-old legends, it has woven itself into the very fabric of the country's culture and traditions. Its evolution over the years has seen it adapt to the changing times, yet never losing its core values of family, renewal, and hope. When we shift our gaze to Indonesia, we see how this vibrant celebration crossed borders and seas, embedding itself into the heart of a diverse nation. Despite initial resistance, Chinese New Year in Indonesia has stood the test of time. demonstrating the resilience of tradition and the unifying power of shared celebration. The journey of Chinese New Year, from its humble beginnings in China to its widespread recognition in Indonesia, is a testament to its enduring spirit. Whether in China or Indonesia, the spirit of Chinese New Year remains the same, a time to honor the past, celebrate